of IYPG across Indonesia. And all of them are facing about the same things, that a lot of their members, they lack of self-confidence in taking any leadership roles within the professional organization. That's because at the moment, IYPG doesn't have a structured leadership training and limited access to that, so well, they're not really exposed to this kind of structured training. So that's why the aim of this project is that I really hope to see more young pharmacists from Indonesia who can take the lead to drive changes, to drive innovation for the healthcare system within Indonesia, regionally, or even globally. So this is the solution that I proposed. This is IYPG Leadership Catalyst. So the training will run for 5 weeks. Per week there will be 2 sessions, and then per session will be 3 hours. So yeah, it's going to be a long training. So this is a pilot project, and we will see how it works. So the outcome of the project, so there will be a capstone project and also the graduation. So the capstone project I will explain shortly. But the measurable target, there are 2. So at least 70% or about like 40 of the participants, they report increased confidence in leadership, pre and post survey. And then at least 50% of the graduates express their intent to run for the elective for the next organizational cycle. Well, whether they are going to be elected or not, it's another process within the local chapters and the national. But at least a lot of them, 50% of them express their intention to run for the next executive committee. And the target participants are 58, so 2 representatives from each IYPG local chapters. There are 29, so it's about 58. And it will be delivered online because Indonesia is just a big country, and it will be on Saturday and Sunday. And then the graduation will be in person. That's going to be next year's IYPG Summit. Well, we don't know yet where, but it's our annual, event. And then this is the session overview, but the topic will be further assessed because I'm going to do the survey with the president of the local chapters to align with the need of the organization. But the topic is about, of course, the basic knowledge of the current situation of Indonesian healthcare. We are at the moment really struggling with that, so we do a lot of transformative here and there. So we want them to learn about it and how pharmacists can actually contribute to the system. And then about leadership and then public speaking, ID speaking, negotiation, and partnership, and then about project management, because it's all about project. And then risk and conflict management, about what you're going to learn today. And volunteer development and engagement strategy, because everyone here is just volunteer based, and it's just really hard to keep the engagement throughout the cycle of the organization. And then the capstone project, it will be the final presentation and also the graduation. So this is an overview about the capstone project. So they will be divided into groups. So 58 people may be divided into 5 or 6 groups. And then there will be a role play. Let's say like one person will be the president of the national, and then the other 2 or 3 maybe the head of division of something, and then the rest will be the president or the coordinator of the local chapters. And then there they will develop a project that eventually will be implemented in the next organizational cycle. So they have to implement that. The project has to be, it has to be something that can be adopted both in the national and the local chapters. The evaluation metrics. So there are several things. The first one is the confidence of their leadership skills, pre and post survey, and then there will be like feedback every sessions every week, how they're doing with the content and everything. And then for the project, there will be like rubric scoring where I will discuss it with the mentors and with the Indonesian Pharmacist Association. And then this is how the promotion will be looking like. So we will use our social media, and also I will invite all the local chapters coordinators to for me to present this idea so that they can endorse their representatives to participate in. And yeah, if the resources are not that expensive, so Zoom, well, it's going to be delivered online, and we already have our Zoom ready to use, and then we just need the application form and then the program brief. This is the budget. Well, it looks cheap in euro, but it's not in IDR. But this is a non-profit organization, so I have to raising money for this to make this project happen. So what I'm going to do is that I will be holding 2 paid webinars. Well, we do occasionally hold paid webinars, but for the next 2 webinars, the money that we will get all will be used as a result for this project. And then we will get a bit of support from the IYPG and the Indonesian Pharmacist Association. So this is the timeline. This is looking like that. But I have started the initial discussion with the executive board of the Indonesian Young Pharmacist Group, and they fully support. And then I have done the initial survey to define the problem statement previously. And then the program kick-off will be it's going to be next year in July, close to the recruitment process for the next organizational cycle. Because the end goal is that to make them running for the next executive boards. And then in the last report, I will share what I have done with the Indonesian Pharmacist Association, as well as maybe the Asian YPG, or even the people within ECPG. And then about the project sustainability, this is going to be the very first structured leadership training within IYPG. So this is a pilot project. I would like to see that this project will be repeated every 2 years, because that's where the organizational cycle is. And then I will build or arrange a framework or a blueprint so that it can be adopted to all of the chapters across Indonesia. And then alumni network, graduates will eventually become peers, become mentors, or maybe trainers. And then we will have routine gathering and everything to see where everyone is. And then the institutional support will be supported, of course, by the IYPG and also the Indonesian Pharmacist Association. And then for partnership opportunities, I would like to collaborate with maybe your university or your organization as speakers or mentors. I'm open for that, and then we can always discuss how we can collaborate with this. Potential expansion. Of course, first thing first, I want to see this project is being adopted all across Indonesia. I want to see more of the graduates from this leadership training will be the face of Indonesia globally, to take part in FIP leadership forums as the next candidates of LGW recipients, and then or any other programs within the Asian YPG or even FIP. And then I will also encourage all the graduates, maybe if possible, they can implement this training within their workplaces. So IYPG leadership Catalyst is not just a training program, it's a long-term investment for Indonesia, for them to contribute to the healthcare system nationally, even globally, for us to be present anywhere else. Yeah, thank you. I'm taking for feedbacks or questions. Thank you.